Hello, I'm Nari McDiarmid, and today Mining Journal's focus is on red dirt metals. I'm speaking with Managing Director Matt Boys. And Matt, it's been less than a year since you acquired your flagship Mount Ida project, originally seen for its copper gold potential, but now being described as a new lithium province, which is timely given the price is high and demand strong with the growth in the electric vehicle sector. So how's work progressing towards a maiden lithium resource?
Thanks, Nari. Work is progressing rapidly. We're aggressively exploring Mount Ida. We picked up Mount Ida in November of last year, originally for its gold and its copper potential, and then discovered during our due diligence period on the asset that there was significant lithium potential with the large LCT pegmatite had previously been drilled by a previous owner in Norabanda. We jumped on that and immediately started drilling in November last year, and we haven't stopped it since. We've put circa 40,000 metres of drilling into the asset already. We hopefully we're looking at our first resource estimate going to be out in Q3 this year. The maiden resource estimate will be concentrated on the central part of Mount Ida, which is the Sister Sam, Timoni, and Sparrow pegmatites. So we have three main pegmatite bodies that we discovered there. Yeah, as part of that initial resource estimate, we will be doing a pre-feasibility study as well, which is commencing in Q4 this year. So everything is moving in the right direction, moving very rapidly. We still have 4 rigs on site, 2 diamond rigs and 2 RC rigs, and hopefully we'll be cutting off the resource drilling this year and moving back into regional exploration sometime around July.
Well, in terms of also moving things forward, you've recently appointed a lithium marketing executive, Gower He, to the board. What sort of interest are you seeing in terms of potential offtake partners?
Yeah, Gower has been a real find for us. Gower was an executive with Mitsui, which is a very large Japanese company for many years. Gower, predominantly his role was in organising the offtake agreements between Mitsui and the producers, and obviously downline refiners, etc., etc. He has experience in the lithium sector. He knows it very well. Extremely well connected within the Chinese lithium sector. Very well connected within the Korean lithium sector, and also obviously within Japan and Europe. And we recently just completed a tour of the US. We were involved in the Fast Markets Conference over in Arizona, and it was astounding the level of interest there is from off-takers with regards to trying to secure spodumene feed or hard rock lithium feed for their converters. There is an excess of converter capacity in China, which hasn't got feed. There is more converter capacity being constructed, and the real bottleneck now for the industry seems to be securing that primary product. And so the interest was overwhelming to some extent. We had in excess of 30 meetings with groups who are very, very interested in securing that offtake, and we'll hopefully in the near future we'll have something to provide to the market and to report to the market in relation to those offtake agreements.
Well, Matt, obviously lithium's the core focus, but not to completely overlook the gold and copper potential at Mount Ida. I mean, your recent drilling results are pretty eye-catching, 5.6 metres at more than 52 grams per tonne gold and 1% copper. That's pretty impressive. So what can investors expect to hear in the coming months?
Yeah, obviously the focus for us up until now has been the lithium. That's where we have obviously got the most traction for the market. We think that's what's going to add most of the value to the company going forward. But the Mount Ida gold copper project, which we originally purchased for its gold potential, is it's a very high grade gold system. It's produced more than 300,000 ounces at 17 grams over its life. It's a very old mine. It hasn't been systematically explored for 15 years and hasn't been touched, hasn't been expanded on, because primarily there's a copper component to that, and therefore it makes it difficult to treat in standard CIL plants which are near to the existing project. It creates what is basically a very good opportunity for us, because we believe there's somewhere between 300,000, 500,000 ounces minimum high-grade gold in the system. We have been hitting some exceptional numbers in the central Baldock area to the south. We've been extending the mineralisation, and we really haven't even commenced our gold exploration program. We have 15,000 metres, which is earmarked to be put into the gold exploration this year. We haven't commenced commence that as yet because we've been concentrating on lithium. So all the gold numbers that we are reporting, besides that one number in the boulder, which was purely just for confirmatory purposes to see the old resource was actually there, we haven't done any work targeting the gold. So I'm extremely excited about where we're going to go with gold as well. I think it's as a gold asset, it's a very good standalone gold project, and we will have, I think, some very good news flow in the next couple of months with regards to results on the gold exploration side. So very excited about that as well. We hope to put out an updated gold resource later in this year. Hopefully that will be about before Christmas. It's earmarked for Q4. It just depends. We're at the mercy of the labs at the moment and getting our results back. But I think, everything is looking very, very positive on both the lithium and the gold side from Mount Ida. I think it's an exceptional project.
Well, a lot to look out for. Matt, thank you for the update today.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.